that's not always the case. I still think like games like Left 4 Dead are still the best in their respective genres. Yeah, it's easy to get lost in Doom too. Imagine if they had a real map. I saw somebody got it working on the Nintendo Alarmo already. That was fun. Here we go. This is what I was missing. Yeah, it is a bit, like, out of the way, which I guess is what they're going for, but still. This is what I needed. Ooh. Oh my god, it's a ninja. I mean, Doom's always fun to go back to because it's mindless, you know? Like, I don't have to think, I just shoot. And then I do have to think because it becomes a maze. I'm just pretty bad at boomer shooters in general. But not very many people can say they've played 8 different versions of Doom. Okay, where do I go from here? They didn't give me very much extra ammo. I need to get up there somehow. I mean, the original Half-Life had puzzles like these too. So I mean, it's to be expected, but they didn't try to make physics puzzles like half the thing. And also, the graphics are so good at this point compared to the original Half-Life that it's a lot harder to tell what's part of the scenery compared to what's actually supposed to be interacted with. What's the point of having a staircase that goes up here, man? I can't go through that door. Oh, I mean, I saw the AVGN video on it, and, like, it's like, yeah, you could, I mean, didn't that guy go on to work for, like, Xbox, or, like, work on the, or, like, was the godfather of the original Xbox? So, like, it almost comes full circle, because Gabe Newell worked for Microsoft. I did it again, didn't I? Yeah. I went back the wrong way. I mean, in all fairness, for a game like that at that time period, like from a development perspective, it's really cool, right? And I'm sure it inspired something. I mean, there are a lot of games that aren't good, but like are good proof of concepts, right? And I think like it's not a game you can hate because it's just because it's bad. It's a game you have to kind of appreciate because of what it did. Like, you know how many DOS-based games there are that, like, try to do, like, 3D and stuff, and it's like, oh, well, it sucks, but, like, it was the technology was, like, a good start. Like, you would think that coming up here would be where I need to go, but I just don't know where to go after I come up here. I mean, I don't know what engine Trespass was built off of, but if you look at the way physics worked on the original Gold Source... Yeah, that one looks interesting just because you can, like, bring portals through other portals, right? Which, I mean, that's a cool idea. Dude, this can't just be, like, an area where I pick up nothing. Okay, there's a thing here. I should be able to move it. But then where is the thing for it? Where's the lever? There's the pulley. Is there a lever somewhere? Is it in this room? It was its own engine. I mean, yeah, but you have to, like, have an asterisk. Oh, there's this. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Like, that one little thing I missed. But, you have to keep an asterisk under its own engine because, like, people aren't building new engines from scrap. It's usually built on top of pre-existing technologies, right? Like, even Gold Source was built off of, the Quake engine. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a little more on the nose, but, like, technology builds off of itself. And so, like, even if it was its own engine like, what 3D renderer did it use, and like, did it take technologies from other things? I'd have to look it up. You've been waiting to do that, Shadow, for a while, I think. Like, I'd have to look if it was like based off of anything. Unless you're John Carmack, most people aren't building engines from the ground up. Here we go. Alright, now we can move forward. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Gregory, where are you? Why does this sometimes just not let me go up these,
May the light of life be with you.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to go up a ladder.
How came you here, brother? This is the wrong side of town. Did I not tell you to seek the church?
Welcome to North Omaha. $700 a month to stay in one of these places. But hey, they have the dishwashers. I was hoping they would despawn if I did a level transition. Imagine having a fun stream night and then the zombies start burning. Way to really kill the vibe, bro. Wait, wasn't I just... God damn it, I mean, at least now I'm over here. Wait, no, I gotta go this way now. Yeah. Man, who designed all these places to have ladders instead of stairs? But hey, it has 2 washing machines and no dryers, so it's okay. Here we go. I'm never making it out of here, man. I wasn't made for these streets. Yeah, where did the dog go? Alex was like, "Dog, take care of Gordon." And then I went through one loading screen and he despawned. Like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Good luck, though. Oh, that's about all I can do. Dude, I can't beat this thing with a crowbar. Oh, okay. Maybe I can. I just gotta do it one by one. Uh-oh. I guess I was over-exaggerating. What the? Was that an outtake? Did you guys hear that? At the end, he started, like, laughing a little bit. Dang, that's just a background. It's like, oh, he's like, There's no way a game like this would leave an outtake. Nah, this isn't Oblivion. I mean, in all fairness, I think that was before I reset, right?
There you are.
Don't even start, bro. I've got a shotgun. I'm not afraid to kill myself.
Patience, brother.
Sir, I've been nothing but patient. Shout out to Valve for making the first content update to Half-Life 2 after 20 years, right after I finished. Well, I didn't finish, but after I played it on stream. That's really cool. I'm sure there's a lot going on there. I'm sure they did a lot of really cool things like they did for the first Half-Life, but I don't know. We'll get to it. All right, we're gonna keep going with Half-Life. I want to see where this goes after Ravenholm, even if it does take an hour every time I have to perform a basic puzzle that a kindergartner could figure out. Whew. Jeez. I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway. I've been stuck with COVID for the past week. I always say this, but I gotta preface it again with I work with elementary school kids. Elementary school kids are notoriously not very good with hygiene. Uh, I can leave it at that. I get sick a lot, just because of my conditions of work. You would think I had like the immune system, like a superhuman immune system, but apparently not at this point because this was one of the worst sicknesses I've had, and I basically spent the entire time web fishing instead. Ugh, but I feel better now. I've been back to work, and so now we can get back to the grind. And by grind, I mean I saw this game on the front page of Steam. It said it had overwhelmingly positive reviews, and it's been out for 2 days. So there we go. That's what we're doing today. Abyss. This game contains suggestive designs, but nothing explicit. Yeah, I've heard that one before. Pretty sure the cover on Steam includes things that are questionably explicit. We're all adults here. Yeah, we're not allowed to complain because it's early access. Hey, it was $10, alright. It can't be that bad. I mean, some early access games are really cool. I tried Gun... Oh, that's really loud for me. Let me know if the sound mixing is off at any point. I mean, I tried Gunfire Reborn when it was in early access, and it ended up being a really good game. Oh my god. 1600 by 1900? Okay. It hasn't crashed yet. That's always a good sign. Especially for our stream. But why are we getting some, like, techno mix? Disable suggested jiggle bones. Why do they have bones? Do we play... do we want to play multiplayer? Do we want to interact with real people? We'll start on single player and then we'll move. Oh, this is just straight up Warcraft, alright. Oh my lord. Chang? Oh, that's the race. Doggy. Doggy. You shouldn't call it that. And then doggy. Oh my god, I thought you were joking about the jiggle physics. Jesus. Wait, you're actually... This is just Midna. Listen, we're all adults, we'll be fine. Okay. Grant some movement. I don't know what the skills do. I don't even know what this game is. I didn't even look at it. Alright, hold on. Grant some movement speed increase. What does this do? Shoots a siphoning projectile that spawns Eldritch leeches on the hit target. Okay, so that hurts things. Clear cast boon. The next cast will be instant with no mana. Guarantees critical strike. Dude, the boobs are clipping into the arms. And what about this? Yeah. Provides a buff that grants immunity to knockback and auto parries. Okay, this one seems like it has the imp has the best, hold on, body. Can I change the gender? Or does it have to be she breasted boobily down the stairs? Oh, here we go, male. Yeah, I can see that, except it's a bunny. Oh, this is the male. Okay, what does the female look like? I should have figured. Are you kidding me? Maybe this is... Remember how it said that it's, like, nothing explicit? They just have a boob slider. And she reacts to it. Oh, guys can have chest, too. Alright. Did I decide him? In terms of design, I like the mouse, but it looks like it's meant to be more of like a compact yet sturdy. I should probably look at these. Dexteritas, naturally adept in the use of... If I'm going to be a magic user... Yeah, neuron activation. In this in this low poly game. I mean, we're not able to think of ourselves following the order of the occult who summoned them. I mean, it doesn't explain what they're. Okay, well, let's just make things. Let's just make our characters. Oh my God! It literally just stretches it. Yeah, the mouse is cute, but it's like the skill makes it seem like it's immunity to knockback and auto parries. Like, if I'm gonna play a magic user, then I probably won't want to play that. Okay, then it's kind of cute how they react to it. Yeah, we're going on keto diet. Oh my God, no fucking way, dude. Okay, let's be a little tasteful here, okay? I'm not surprised. The game just came out, didn't it? Now I understand what the reviews you were talking about were. Sure. I don't know, he looks more like a fish than an imp. Man, I don't want to spend the entire time just looking at character creation. Oh, we can give him cobalt ears. That's perfect, actually. Okay, that is cute. Or you can make it look like Ori. Yeah, if you want that, you can get the game for yourself. I'm not going down that path. I like this one. Okay. This is giving me a lot more options than I originally anticipated. That's fine. Are we gonna go super obvious, like Cobalt-esque? Yeah, give it some saturation. There we go. I don't know, pink maybe? Or I guess, yeah. Can I get like anything on the white of like the? Hold on, where can I? Oh, is this what? No, this is for the regular texture. I guess I can't do anything for like the secondary color. So in that case, I'll just go pink for this. Or maybe a little darker. I already got this taken care of. Oh, there's different tails though. Why are they all You get like 2 different kinds of shark tail and then whatever this is. Either way, they're huge. Oh no, I actually have to. Okay. Weapons. You got a sword, you got a hammer. I guess a staff, right? If I'm gonna try to be. Okay, this is where the die comes in. Got it. Kind of. Yeah, I kind of agree that. I mean, I don't know. It's you can never tell with these early access games. If it has overwhelming support and already has like 1,000 reviews 2 days in, maybe they'll give a shit about it enough to like keep working on it. Does this look right? I can't really get like a cream color. Kind of have to. All right. Increases magic power. Well, I gotta go maxed out mind, right? We're just gonna be really squishy, really weak, not very nubile, I guess you could say. Whoa. What the? Oh, it takes off my clothing. Of course there's a button for that. Alright, what are we thinking for name? Do we actually just go Cobalt, or do we do something else? Kabonu. We're just gonna make Kabonu the new one. Alright, let's create the character. Level 1 Imp Novice. Alright. You gotta love it when the game has like six polygons on it. Oh god, am I turning into a Deku scrub? that's it? Alright, here we are. Oh, I like the stretch animation, that's cute. Alright. Wait, does this actually have combat? I do not like dash being on E, but... Oh my god, dude, I'd get banned. This does give me, like, old Warcraft vibes, but I have no idea what I'm doing or where I am. Oh, I can give myself a Smash Bros. Shield. I can probably change the controls, yeah. It's just, I mean, maybe it's not so bad. Wow, they really just throw you in. I guess the world isn't supposed to be so empty. Is it like World of Warcraft, where, like, depending on what race you choose, you start somewhere different? Hello. I can't wait to kick this guy's ass. That's great. Also, when I decided I was going to be a small guy, I didn't think that it was going to be this small. Alright. So I live in a pretty shitty place. Oh, I just have my items. Okay, so they don't, like, stick you into a class. Like, you can start and build whatever you want. It's just that whatever you start as. Got quests. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, this is very Warcraft coded. I could use something to your help if you don't mind. If you're up to it, I'll let you in on a secret too. Okay, sure. Whatever it is. Ghost Dust and Geistcaller? Where is this? I hope this isn't like old Warcraft where they just say, go get this, you know, sucks to suck. Because if that's the case, we're never getting anything done here. Okay, I'm casting a spell here. You look important. Oh, I'm a chosen one. Classic. Oh, another quest. I'm already on a quest. I need to discuss. Oh my god. Guys, this is too much for my pea brain. They saw me put everything into intelligence and decided that must mean that I'm smart enough to do this. Oh yeah. Listen, I've played it in the, I may not be good at RPGs, but I know a thing or two about shooting. Can I go somewhere less dreary? This is like... What all do I have to... I had to go to the shop earlier. This guy wants to kick another guy's ass. I mean, I get this is the tutorial. It's supposed to be telling me everything, but, like, I don't know where... Like, I mean, it's telling me where everything is. It still doesn't tell me what it all means. That was a Mario sound effect. What the fuck is this dude? Alright, got quests. There's no business to be tended to. Okay. Cool, glad we got that taken care of. That's actually kind of good because I don't want to overwhelm myself any more than I already am. What's this? Oh, I like this design. When do I get to choose my clothing? Alright, that's a spell person. Already was in the shop. What am I missing? I guess I can go in here? Oh, it's just the world portal. Okay, that's everything. I can talk to her now. Is this how you get, like, you pick up chicks? You just, like, go up to them and ask them if they got any quests? Yo! Wait, why is the first quest of the game a rare achievement? Alright. Let's get out of here. How do I use the big glowy thing? That's true, man. When I made my character small, I didn't realize that this was what small meant. I didn't have anything to compare it to. I was just like, I like little. I always played a gnome when I played Warcraft a long ass time ago. Oh well, I don't have anything. Equipable vanity. Wait, where's that? Damn, this game is getting off to a slow start. I guess give me all these cool abilities and then I just can't let me hit shit. I mean, I can hit the training dummy. Alright, how about over here? Can I go in here? We're going into hyperspace. Okay, see that? Mouse one. Okay. Oh, I can block. Yep. Oh, there's a lock-on system? Never mind. I don't care. Be cool. Alright, I don't need a lock-on, bro. I can just be better. Look at that. First we fight slimes, then we kill God. Just like every RPG. I can pick up some rocks that I found, bro. Oh, is this a dungeon-based game? Or an instance game? God, I have such a limited range. Alright. Oh shit. I forgot this is technically an online game. I can't pause. Alright. Hold on. That's how I open my quest log. Can I get a skill? I'm level 2. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can just upgrade. I can throw rocks, as every good mage can do. I mean, is there any reason not to just, like, min-max into mind? Alright. Cool, I leveled up. Oh, I see. Now it's put it on my hotbar. I see. It didn't tell me that, man. I wouldn't mind a little more hand-holding if it's the first 2 minutes of the game. Right, the glass mage archetype. ERP as in like erotic roleplay, because I'm not into erotic roleplay. I'm into hitting things with staff. Hey, it promised me there was nothing explicit in my family-friendly game. Might need to refund. Is this gonna be another AK Solotl or whatever? And in all fairness, I did buy this on a whim. Look, I can grab walls and everything. Although a little bit of music would probably be pretty nice here. You know, like... This isn't a not safe for work game. It promised it wasn't. And it wouldn't lie to me on the internet. The internet doesn't lie, alright? Lots of enemy variety, I can tell. You know, the slimes and then the other slimes. I didn't know slimes had ears, but... Guys, I might be a schmuck. It's okay. A waypoint being, you know, Unlock it, allowing you to teleport here from the world portal thing. I don't know who I am or why I'm here. I just know that I'm supposed to kill. I made a little man. What is my destiny? Let's go to the dungeon. Your only choice for destiny is to go to the dungeon, or go to the dungeon. But yeah, the lack of music is pretty, like, lame. Like, this game isn't atmospheric enough on its own to not warrant having music to back it up, right? Like, I don't feel like I'm really there right now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the character design's pretty cool, but... Oh, I don't know if I was... Okay. I locked myself out for a minute. Yo, just kite him out. Wait, I'm losing a lot of health already. One hit took like 5 out of 20. Oh, whoa, that one took 10. Okay. It said level 1 to 6! Does it not scale based on player count? Luckily, I'm built different. Oh, shit. Ghost cats or whatever. How come these things take like 10 8? Okay. You died. Release soul. Okay. It sends me back here. It's fine. It's fine. Look, we're gonna find what this game's all about pretty soon. See, it didn't even respawn all the enemies in the instance. It's just... Oh my gosh, Shadow, you bought it and you're already playing it? That didn't take long. Oh yeah, I do have a recover skill. How much does it recover for? Okay, 3 HP, you know, that's a start. I lose like 12 per hit from an enemy. Shadow, you saw the ass slider, and you instantly took your wallet out. The day this channel went full degenerate. Listen, we ain't gonna get there, alright? We ain't. VR chat, I don't even have a headset anymore, I sold it. Am I just in gay baby jail? What happened here? Okay, okay, I can get here. Jesus, I'm all over the place, man. You don't need a headset, but come on. Who's playing VR chat with that VR? I did try to play VR one time on stream 2 years ago, and you know what? It didn't work very well. Okay, where can I go from here? Funny thing is, there's probably someone online somewhere who's probably like already beaten this game and gotten all the legendary loot, who's willing to like put me through everything. This isn't day 1, this is technically day 3. Lever. See, I've learned since my time in Half-Life 2. I know that you're supposed to use those. Alright, what changed? I need more ghost dust. This is... Can you imagine, like, 6 people instead of 1 person running around, like, absolutely confuddled? Just totally confused at the moment. What did pressing that even do? I guess I can get into... No, I can't get into here. Oh... Dude, there's no way that I'd be playing this game with voice chat on. You're talking about ERP, man? It's happening whether you like it or not. See, I was kind of hoping I could stay back there. Alright. Bro, I'm just playing as Genji right now. Trouble will immediately start brewing the moment we turn on, like, to play with other players, let's be real. Like, I don't care. I know that they said it's not explicit, but you know what they were going for, bro. This has more jiggle physics than Dead or Alive Beast volleyball. Zach, oh, hold on, I gotta upgrade my 2 HP, 3 HP. Oh, I guess it is over time, isn't it? So it's not actually just 3 HP, but I'm still at 4 HP after one hit, so it kind of. Did I kill everyone? Oh no, that was just wave 1. Naturally. God, do I have energy? Am I gonna, like, Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, I don't know, man. This game is basically so far just, like, put little man in a hole and then make him fight his way out. Which, I mean, in all fairness, that's all I get from Baldur's Gate 3 since the last time I played it with Gabe. Getting XP. Wait, I didn't even notice I was level 3. I could be putting stuff into health and shit. Never health. Never health. I want to be able to one-shot things that can one-shot me. I was looking at the chat, I didn't realize that the music was still playing. Like, how are you supposed to do this solo if you play a non-range champion, or non-range class? Oh my god. Do I not have mana or something like it? Oh, I can throw something. Okay. You died. Alright, get my soul back in here. Yeah, but it's an imp. It's not really... Okay. Bro, let me back in! I was there! I did get a key. Can I go through this? I can. So maybe I... Oh. The classic 2 doors in a row. You love to see it. Oh yeah, my points, yeah. Hold on, where's the... Alright, why don't I have any other skills, man? I haven't been using my Siphoning Leech. I should really put some more into recovery, right? We're gonna get smarter. We are not hitting any more powerful. We min-max like a good boy. Oh, I can put on some stuff. I can put that on. What's this? Oh, this is a chest piece? Okay. I don't think I can use a shield. Oh, this is a rare one. Okay. It all kind of looks the same to me. I can't really use guitars. I'm supposed to be a wizard. So I have to go through here again, and then I guess it'll just let me... Oh, I remember this. I mean, everything kind of looks the same here. You can't really blame me. Like... What did I do here last time? I think I just walked across this until I found somewhere. Yeah, like over here. Alright, now I can continue the fight. Oh, okay. My bad, I guess. Shit. Now I'm getting 9 HP per hit. So now it basically just puts me back up to full. The points don't seem to do anything. I don't even feel like I'm doing more damage. I feel like I'm just... Like, I'm literally... Mine doesn't increase my attack power? Well, I mean, you would think that intelligence is supposed to be associated with the mage, right? Okay. Alright, let me use my other my racial. Oh my god. It worked. I thought I died. I don't want a bow. I want a staff. Well, I mean, maybe they're just so strong that their defense is, like, making it so that still just does 1 damage. That's what I want to believe. Like, because if I look at it, it's like, increases magic power and max mana. And I'm using magic, aren't I? Right? Like, I'm not crazy here. I mean, I have plenty of mana at this point. God, no, they have range. That's my one weakness. I'm supposed to. The only way I can beat these things by myself is to kite them out until they're dead. Also, we're already reusing the spread, the models and just changing the color like it's Final Fantasy. It's like this slime is red flavored. I take 1 hit, I'm dead here. Oh, I have to stop to use those? No, I didn't know I had to stop to use the spell. That makes it practically worthless. Oh, no. This game is losing me. It can't be losing me this quickly, man. It's not allowed. Wait, where's my weapon? Why am I punching things? Don't tell me it broke or something. Punches. Dude, I'm screwed. I don't even know how to use the menus properly. Am I... Where's my staff? Equipment. Okay, it shows that I have it. Oh yeah, I forgot I can shield in this game. What would the weapon be? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna punch these things. Are we sure that I'm the chosen one, man? I feel like I'm really messing this up here. Alright, let's see. Let me... Like, it's showing right there. How do I switch to it? How do I switch to... if I open it, I press my items. I have... Oh, what? Oh, okay. It switches from my weapons with Q. Yeah, it shows it right there. I must have accidentally fat-fingered Q at some point. Even wizards run out of spells. I keep going up here, but I don't actually have to. See, I made the joke that, like, these kind of RPGs, it starts with, like, fight slimes and then kill God, but I feel like in this game, the only thing that goes up ahead from kill slimes is kill another slime that happens to be God. I mean, I guess they have ghost kitties, but, like... it's like, it just kind of sucks that there's no, like, even starting off in World of Warcraft, there's a little bit of depth to your character, you know? Hi, Cookie, is that Anka? This game, it looks a little like Animal Crossing, but I don't think Animal Crossing ever killed people. I don't know. Unless Captain finally died. It's been a while, I don't know the lore. I can't even use my spell! No! Like, if I have to stop to use my spells, then I'm screwed, because then I just get hit. Alright. Okay, drop the scythe, but we're not done yet. I gotta... Jeez, they all... Oh, oops. Since I'm playing my game, you can do it off stream again if you want. What do you mean, off stream again? Gotta get back again. Get back to where we once were. Wait, I stopped looking for a split second and I forgot where I was. This game is terrible for people like me with no sense of direction. Funny thing is, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be here. I mean, I guess if it's gonna let me, it's gonna let me, but... Magic missile! Magic missile! I don't even have spells, man. I just have left click. I don't know who I am or where I came from. I was just told to kill things with the health bars on them. Crypt Buckler, alright. Alright, so now where do I go? Oh. Oh, jeez, it's... Oh, so I was supposed to be here. This was part of the quest. Alright, see? Sometimes you just stumble into, you just stumble where you're supposed to be, you know? Alright, now I'm curious. I hit the sigil already. But I didn't kill enough of the enemies. Yeah, what is that, Cookie? Made it sound like I was forbidden from looking at it until I was done streaming. Oh. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't have tried killing that thing. Does that look like an exit? It's safe. Alright. Let's see here. Let me... Can I just put this into a web browser here? I can. Oh yeah, that's cute. Where'd you get this? Yeah, this is a very cute. This looks very much like I try to like proportion my characters. Except this one's obviously done with a lot more professionality to it, a lot more skill, I guess you could say. Where'd you get that? Birch tree fox. We had birches where I lived. Why do I need so much of this? Oh, an adopt. Okay. I've heard about those. I just never really understood them. See, like, if I want something, it's got to be mine, right? I gotta make it. Even if I don't have, like, the best creativity in that regard, it's like, if something's gonna be personal to me, it's gotta be me. Yeah, that is very. I'm very. I wish I could have made something like that. Wait, where does this go now? Sometimes I get jealous because I'm like, man, they do such a good job of putting that stuff together. Okay, so what was the issue here? What did I do? I hit the turret and it didn't like me. Am I supposed to just, like, not get caught by it? I guess so. My children must eat. Yeah, honestly, like, that's one of the images that I'd be, like, saving in my phone, Cookie, like, to reference when I was trying to make something. It's just that everything always makes, everybody always makes those kind of pieces, like, with a standing profile. It's, like, never in any other position. There's not a lot of good references for that kind of, like, skeletal structure of a character. And so it makes it really hard to pose characters, or at least learn to. Gaming. Oh, I forgot to press E. It's gonna make me walk all the way back. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the legal, like, rights to a character like that work. Oh, they have a third one. It's, yeah. If I ever built a dungeon, I'd also say, like, hey, Jerry, put, like, 3 locked doors on top of each other just to piss them off. I mean, at least it's not too far away, but, like, come on. I can't get another checkpoint or something? Not a lot of point to locking on when they're all just kind of grouped together like this. It doesn't feel like I'm playing like Hades or something where I'm like considering the abilities and stuff of every enemy as I'm fighting. Like the same strategy seems to be best for everything at the moment. Alright, hold on. I should probably upgrade. Okay, P for points. Alright. God damn. I feel like I'm in too deep with mine, but I'll give myself some vitality. There we go, alright. I mean, in the end, it's just $10, right? Like, it's not like I'm gonna go hungry because of it or anything, you know what I'm saying? The way I said that made it sound like I might actually, but it's not the case. That almost sounded like sarcastic or like I was coping. I am coping a little bit. At this point, like, Steam's probably fed up with all the $10 games that I like. The $10 games I keep throwing out. Yeah, to each their own, right? Like, it just doesn't seem like... It's just not picking me up yet, and I gotta be picked up on really quickly. Back here now? Okay, yeah, I did get an achievement, so I'm assuming that just means I cleared the dungeon. I still didn't get enough for the quest line, I guess. Listen, I know a thing or two about redemption, considering I 100%ed it, alright? Wait, what level am I? I'm level 5. I beat the level 1 through 6 dungeon. I don't know, man. This doesn't seem to be bringing me anywhere. I guess I have the Hearthstone, or whatever it is in this game. Hold on. Can I attach that to a... How do I use the... Oh, it's just G. There we go. This loading screen reminds me of something from back in the day. Alright, maybe we can get items and stuff. The best part of anything. What's the creature? Hold on, how do I buy things from you? Oh, it's just this. Okay. Hold on. I have $392. What is... This is all very cheap equipment. 3 to 6 damage. What's mine do? 3 to 6 damage. Okay. So what I'm seeing is you can get me absolutely nothing of real value right now, Candy Sally. Okay, I saw there was like a mage person over here. What does the enchantment do? I'm trying to insert item, but it's not letting me drag it. Well, I guess I got this. Oh, I didn't even notice I had a better scepter. Transmute. What is A this V, and I'm not an RPG guy. It's okay, I see. It's like Terraria enchantments or like rerolls. I'm not doing that, but I am gonna switch out for my nicer one. It's huge for some reason, but I don't know. Oh, at least this doesn't look quite as dreary anymore. The weather has changed. Now the question is, do we risk? You know, let's open it up to our MMO to people. All right. I've played it once or twice. View warned that public netplay interaction experiences may vary from lobby to lobby. Join Atlas, you know, beverage stand. Man, okay, this one has 15 out of 16 players. Let's see. I swear to God, if I'm like the only person here who's like level 5 out of like 2 billion, I'm just the farmer with a shotgun in a world of Ultra Instinct Gokus. Alright, here we are. See, look at that. We got characters. That's a cool looking character. And now I'm going to do everything completely independently, but now there are people in the background. Okay. Located northeast of the catacombs. Alright. Where are the catacombs again? Wait, where the... Oh, wait, wasn't it in... Was it in here? No, I couldn't go anywhere, could I? Oh, yeah, I could. This is just the fast travel. Alright, alright, alright. You know, we're getting places. Northeast, alright. So what, here? Why is it red? This makes me scared. It makes me feel like I'm under-leveled or something. Where do I go? Chat, is this real? They put me in the fucking box. Maybe I should check for a lever. You know, that seems to be something I'm good at. There's literally like nothing here. I got tricked into going into the box. Don't tell me this is supposed to be like some kind of PvP. Oh, you're back already. That's cool, I guess. Alright, let's do this again. Let's go a little further forward. There's a person. Maybe we should follow the level 5 guy, huh? He looks about as lost as we are. Oh. No, turn off the recall. Cancel. Alright, are we doing it? Is that what this is? Oh, we're... okay. Let's join the party. Alright, we're doing it. Alright, look at that. We already made a friend, guys. I will 100% let him down. Oops. Training wheels are off. We're officially gamers. I hope this isn't shared loot either. Yeah, we got real gamer. Okay, this is already a lot easier when I'm not the only one pulling aggro. Oh, he parries shit? Like, I don't know what to say, you know, it's like, I don't feel like there's a lot to commentate on for it, it just kind of explains itself, right? Like, I'm not really strategizing at all. What is this? I guess you can throw shit out. This guy already knows more than I do. I'm hoping that I don't die, because I'm not paying attention to where everything is. Gay Ming. Who the fuck is Ming and why is he gay? Okay, we're getting those collars. Okay, recovery. Can I not cast recovery on other people? That'd probably be helpful. I feel kind of bad that I have recovery, and he probably doesn't because I'm a mage. Although, that's probably not how it works, as I have already described. I almost have all the Geist collars I need. How do you even get up there? Yeah, see, if I could heal him, I would. But alas, I am a selfish mage. Scepter. I'm also dealing more damage than I was before. How do I get in? I'm trapped! Oh, it's right here. Oh, why did it switch out my weapon? Whatever. At least this time I know how to switch it back, so it's fine. By the way, did I tell y'all that of course I didn't tell y'all. I've decided that there's a new least favorite fast food place for me, which is saying a lot. And that is Sonic. I don't know if they have a Sonic where you're at, Shadow. But they do where I am. And I took one bite of that, and even without the taste from COVID, I started taking, like, poison damage, like I was a spider in Minecraft. Nah, Sonic, the food place, where they coincidentally happen to sell chili dogs. I'm sure that's a coincidence. Do they not have Sonic in the UK? Huh. I'll have to like look up an ad for it or something. Shoot, this is new. Hey, what's this? At this point, it's just about seeing something new, like I mentioned. Like, wow, we've never seen this before. It's like a boss. Oh, how do I get rid of things in my inventory? I don't need pants. What do I look like? I mean, this looks a little nicer. Alright. Jorts. Alright, I'm following this guy. He knows what direction he's going, I'm sure. I mean, at least the noises for attacking aren't really annoying, or that annoying. Alright, I got all the ghost dust I need. I've officially grinded my first dungeon. Ow. Okay, and that's everything. Okay, that's the entire quest. Some games are just hard to play and be entertaining with. I don't know how people play, like, Warcraft for hours and hours and hours and, like, be entertaining on stream, but this one's tough. I mean, anything's better with friends and not randoms, right? Like, that goes without saying. My big thing is just, like, the entire thing itself, right? The entire, just the game cycle, I guess you could say. Like, obviously people like it. People are playing this game. It just came out. It's got really good reviews. I just think it's, I kind of fooled myself into thinking I would like an RPG. Alright, how do I... Okay, lift this. How do I leave his party now? Oh yeah, I can just leave the party here. There we go. Okay, I mean, at least it's easy. Yeah, you're a Diablo. Yeah, I never got into... I feel like I'd want to play, like, Diablo 1 or 2. I don't know if I'd want to get into, like, 3 or 4, because then it just starts to get too much, in my opinion. I don't mind things with RPG elements. In fact, I actually prefer them. It's just... I don't know. There has to be substance to it beyond the numbers, right? I don't like games that are just like spreadsheets, basically. Characters are cute, though. Alright, where's the one? Here she is. Oh, she wasn't the one that I was getting all these things for. There we go. And then did I have another one? I think there might have been another one. Someone over here. I didn't do a quest for anyone over here, did I? I swear there was someone else I talked to who had a quest. Or I guess maybe they just didn't have the quest. Here, let me check my stats. I'm never using Rock Toss. I don't know why that's even an option. I need to kill Slimex, that's right. Hold on. Does it tell me... How do I open up my... Okay, here we go. Let's see. Slimes ambush you in the catacombs. What's possible pieces? Is this important? Yeah, I'm not interested in Diablo, unfortunately. I'm not going to be playing Diablo anytime soon, I don't think. Unless, like I said, if I had, like, some buddies might say, like, hey, we're trying to do, like, a whole, like, 4-man Diablo 2 playthrough. If you want to join us, I'd be like, okay, you know, maybe that'd be cool. But it's like, I don't want to spend, like, 70 hours in... I mean, like, to each their own, right? I'm not shitting on anybody who likes those kind of games. It's just not my thing, really. Right, this Christian stream. Northeast of the catacombs entrance, but like, I don't know, man. How did I even get to the catacombs the first time? How did I teleport there? Because that wasn't there before, the regular teleport. I guess it must be up one of these over here. Yeah, so you're definitely a Diablo type person, yeah. Yeah, and 200 plus in Diablo 2. See, like, you gotta keep in mind, there are very few games that I have that much time in. Like, I know, like, people are always like, oh, he's the completionist guy, you know, he has, like, 60 hours in Postal 2. It's like, that is a lot for me. The only games that I can think of, on Steam at least, that I have more than 100 hours in is Terraria and, of course, Counter-Strike. I think those are like the only two. I can't think of anything else that would have more than 100 hours in it. I guess I came pretty close with Gunfire Reborn, which I discussed earlier this year. Yeah, it's not quite 2,000. Hold on, let me see this. I'm sitting at 1,259 hours. Thank you very much. I'll have you know, I was League. Yeah, you're probably right. But I mean, I did say Steam specifically. But yeah, no, I definitely have at least 1,000 hours in League. But that's over the course of like a decade. You know what I mean? Some people can get that over the course of a few months. Factorio. I've seen what Factorio does to people. Like I said, I'm not a spreadsheet kind of guy. Counter-Strike's weird, man, because, like, out of those 1,200 some hours, I only really took it seriously for, like, 100 of those, which still sounds like a lot, but, like... And I say take it seriously, but as seriously as I am physically capable of taking a video game. This is the Sanctum. What's over here? Yeah, I'm always willing to try things, but... I look at Factorio, and it basically screams spreadsheet with, like, an overlay. And, like, if it's the kind of game where you have to be... Where, like, you either hate it or you play for 3,000 hours in the next 2 weeks, then it's usually not my kind of thing. What am I even doing here? What was it she said I needed to kill? Like, I want things that have depth and strategy to it, but I don't... but if I leave it alone for, like, 2 weeks... Like, I'm not gonna, like, either completely forget about it, and I'm not going to, oh, hello. I'm not gonna completely forget about it, or I'm not going to, like, lose track of everything. Like, one of the reasons I stopped playing League so much is because I just couldn't play it anymore during my last year of college for like, a week at a time, and it felt like everything changed. Man, I don't design software, in all fairness, but... This is the one I was in before, right over there. Unless it gives me the option. Software engineering? I mean... I don't know, man. I feel like if I'm going to do software engineering, it's either going to be work, or it's going to be something that I can actually build and apply to. Even if I like humor the idea that it's like software engineering. Oh yeah, this is what I was doing. In here. Like, software engineering is stressful, man. Why are these things here? I mean, the only thing I can think of is this, but I went in here, and this was just the tomb. This doesn't do anything. I'm so lost on where I can go here. Feels like everything kind of has to be brought up. Like, the thing about Counter-Strike is there's a lot of depth to it. I already know it pretty well, right? And it's something I play with buddies. I play with friends. And, like, if I stop playing for, like, a month or two, I'm not going to have to relearn everything basically from the beginning because things change so much in a short amount of time. Okay, but, like, when you say software engineering, like, you have to understand that, like, what you're doing as a software engineer, maybe, like, the line of thinking is applicable, and maybe you're, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I can see what you mean, but you also have to keep in mind that that's not software engineering. Like, it's kind of hard to describe. It's hard to describe software engineering. Right, that's like saying that using redstone is like software engineering in Minecraft. It's like technically, but like you're really not actually, I mean, just putting in software engineering principles into a practice doesn't necessarily constitute software engineering. You know what I mean? And like I said, even if, like, I did, like, humor the idea, that is still way too... It's like, I don't want to be like, oh boy, I can't wait to go home from being a software engineer and then do, like, pretend software engineering. I've seen what Factorio does to people. I never saw a review or at least a reasonable one on Steam that didn't have like 20,000 hours in it, man. That alone scares me. Because what if it is something I'm really into, right? It just consumes your life. Like, that's not a good that's not a good thing. I'm basically running around. I mean, sure. Like, I'm not saying that, like, you can't enjoy that kind of thing when you involve yourself in that kind of thing in real life. I'm just saying I don't. Like, I spent 4 years being a pretend software engineer so that I could be a software engineer. And the idea of, like, doing it as a hobby is very different if there isn't, like, an artistic side to it, like with game development. You know, like when I made Cobalt Quest. So I don't know, that's just kind of where I stand. Like, gaming is a separate hobby to me from software engineering, unless I'm making like a game or something. In which case, that's already like, I don't even know if I consider that to be like, because I don't know, are hobbies supposed to be something that like you wind down with? Like, can hobbies be stressful by nature? I mean, obviously hobbies can be stressful, but are they supposed to be? Can they like be consistently stressful? Because I don't like settle down after a long day and think to myself, man, I want to program something, you know? Like, it doesn't mean I can't do it for fun, it just means that's like I'm not winding down with it. And that's kind of what I use gaming for, right? Like, I'm in a completely different mindset if I'm going around and like trying to make something than if I'm trying to just play something. It's not the same for everybody, and I kind of am jealous of those people. Because that would be really cool if, like, I could settle down and, like, make things without it feeling like a chore, even if it is fun, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but it's like, I always think I want that. Whenever I go play Counter-Strike 2, it's like, I can't take it too seriously, otherwise I'll think to myself, why am I even doing this? I don't want to play this anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird because nowadays, as an adult with a job and like responsibilities, it's hard to find time for work, pleasure, and like hobbies, right? Because like I have an important feeling to myself where I always feel like I have to be improving myself in some way, right? It doesn't matter if it's something that's like actually going to be useful in real life. I just want to keep like learning things and doing things. And so if I can't find time to do everything, it's like if I try to learn things and I do work, I get stressed out. I obviously have to work, and so if I'm doing work and I'm like just chilling out, then I'm not learning things. So it can be tough to manage that. In fact, I was so bad during college about just like relaxing and trying new things, just because I was so like obsessive over having to like be learning things and having me doing things, that like streaming was like when I first started streaming, it was an excuse for it, right? It's like I'm putting time away to start doing these things, right? And I'm gonna like it whether I guess I like it or not. You know what I mean? Maybe that doesn't make sense. Yeah, that kind of balance became a lot more complicated as I became an adult. You know, like I would have never bothered to like try something like this for as long as I have if I didn't immediately like it. You know, if it wasn't on stream. But that doesn't mean that I'm forcing myself to play it. It just means that like I'm giving it more of a chance than before. I mean, I'm giving it more, I'm putting myself in a situation where I can give myself more of a chance. Of course, now I'm just fiddling around with it because I'm going into lecture mode, I guess you could say. But like I can't be like crazy to say that, right? Some people can find their own balances. Jeez, it feels like I should be able to go through there. this game ever really opens up, though. I mean, at the very least, it's something to do with your fingers, right? Like, it's... I'm so used lately just playing games that are 10 out of 10s, like all the Metal Gear games and that sort of thing. And Red Dead Redemption, you know, and such. Like, games that have been out for a long time and are respectably, like, masterclass. That anything that isn't, like, perfect, it feels like I just can't get into. I've really spoiled myself. It never used to be that way when I was a kid. It's like, games were expensive, man. Kids didn't have income. If I got a game, that was probably the only one I was getting for like half a year, so I better like learn to love it. Like if I had something like this as a kid, I'd probably love it. Right. I mean, based off of probability in the games I've been playing recently, there's a statistical probability that this is another 10 out of 10 game. I'm just too normie to appreciate it. Because this isn't awful to play, right? Like, I'm having fun. It's just, it's a kind of having fun where it's like, man, I could be having more fun doing something else. Especially if I wasn't getting my axe constantly. I just wish there was more depth to it and more direction. And I mean, I guess it has the excuse of saying it's in early access, right? Everything in my life up to this point, everything I've talked about has led to me playing Atlas. How does that make you feel? Entire college thesis about like time and growing up and that sort of thing and how you divide your time. It's like I'll spend that time pressing left click and then strafing away from bunnies with the fattest ass imp you've ever met. Right, it has. I kind of agree with what you're getting at. I feel like it's not nothing necessarily. It's just if it didn't exist, the world is no different. Or who am I kidding? This game is life changing. Like there's always been Booba Slider. I've never seen Ass Slider in a game, especially one that looks like it came out of. It's like upscaled on an emulator from the N64. Yeah, I've never understood that. Like, different cultures and the whatnot, but I don't know. Like, it's kind of one of the things I had to come to terms with like a lot of Japanese RPGs, because I always thought to myself, these are all like the same. I'm so bored. But then I realized that like there's a lot of room for escapism in like in urban Japanese culture, right? Like just with the way I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm knowledgeable on the subject, but it just sounds like with the way their culture works and the such, and just how like bad beating it can be, escapism is just like such a big deal that that just being able to like manage yourself and like just like that, right? Like an RPG, I can respect that. I've never really, I mean, I always like to have those kind of escapes, but I don't need it like to be an extension of myself, right? Like, I'm the kind of person that treats games a lot like movies, where I see it as the art of it, right? Oh, I should probably put a shield there. I see the art behind it more than anything. It's like, I want the gameplay to be enjoyable, and I want the story. I treat the story like I'm watching a movie, and how it like adapts itself and uses video games as a medium to further itself in ways that other mediums couldn't, right? So naturally, if you think at it the way I do, then RPGs don't really bother themselves with that. They look at the games a different way. Not to mention, I'm sure that it's a lot easier to get into those kind of MMOs if you're really familiar with the genre, right? That's part of the reason that, like, I think that's part of the reason I don't like any Ubisoft games, because it's like, I'm sure there are plenty of people who are like, wow, I'm getting way more bang for the buck, right? I paid $60 and I get 600 hours of gameplay. But to me, it's just like, I've done this exact mission with a different color paint on it like 86 times already. I just want to make the story move forward, you know? Also, it's just so fun to be a critic, you know? Like, oh man, I know better than these guys. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I said, the best, I mean, you don't have to have a story if it's not a story type game. Or if it's like, you're the main character, go out and make your own story type thing, like a lot of RPGs like Skyrim, for example, are. I mean, Skyrim has a story, but you go into it your own way. Of course, it shattered my shield. But like, if you're gonna be a story game, it has to mean something, right? Don't just put things in there for the sake of it being there. That's like my biggest pet peeve. Right, like, I'm not gonna go into a Mario game and be like, dude, this story is ass. Like, where's the emotional depth? Where's the nuance? You know what I'm saying? But I'm also not gonna jump into something like Setsuna's Sacrifice or whatever and be like, God, man, you know, like, this gameplay doesn't complement the story whatsoever. I mean, maybe I will. That sounds pretty reasonable. Right, like, if you're going to make a beautiful story out of a game, then do something with a game that you couldn't do with another medium. Otherwise, then why didn't you just make this a movie? Or a book, right? That's where I think indie games come in, right? Where it's like, wow, you know, these kind of emotional beats and the way it's presented couldn't be done if you didn't give interactivity to the player. MGS4. Yeah. See, everything I'm explaining right now, you're picking up on what I'm putting down here. Mid-mouse. You're picking up on the fact that, like, part of the reason I was so interested in the legacy of Metal Gear starting around this time last year was because that's exactly what Metal Gear, like, kind of, that itch that it kind of shows is exactly what you said. Right, like, even just the ending of MGS3 with the boss, like, just being able to pull the trigger, having to pull the trigger yourself, right, is something you can't really, like, make work in a movie. And, like, the mindfuck and all that, like, Kojima is, oh, I didn't even realize I was still alive. Kojima is the best when it comes to that. When it comes to taking games and making the game as a medium, like, mean something. God, I'm waiting on Konami, man. You want me to, like, I don't have a PS3. I don't want, I've seen, like, people have told me it runs kind of poor. The graphics at like 720p even don't really hold up very well and that sort of thing. It's like, that's part of the reason I held off of playing so many Metal Gear games as it was until they were ported to the Master Collection, you know? Yeah, but like, I'm telling you, man, pretty soon, they've been discussing, there's been shows that they're working on the second edition of the Master Collection. I am holding off, and let me tell you, it is not easy, even for a game that's, how old is that game? Like, 16 years now? And trying to hold off spoilers for it. Like, anytime anything related to MGS4 comes up, I have to skip it online, because I'm just holding out for that time that Konami lets me play it. I don't need a blade. I could probably sell it, but... Like, but I do think that, there are a lot of games that I almost kind of wish I experienced for the first time streaming it. Like One Shot, for example. That was a really, really good, I mean, people call it fourth wall breaking, but I just think it was really clever if you've never played it. Where do I go from here? Did something open up? One of those portals open? Oh, a door here too. And also, I'm not. I shouldn't say that every game has to meet like this criteria where it's like it can only be done in a game type, like, because that's not like reasonable to say, and it's also kind of like almost sounds arrogant to say. But that's not what I mean, right? Because I mean, if that was the case, then I wouldn't play Counter-Strike, dude. Because everyone knows how deep the Counter-Strike lore is. These are the good guys. These are the bad guys. Shoot them. But like, I'm just saying, for looking at games as an art. Right. Here we go. Oh, this is new. I'm gonna beat him the exact same way I beat everything in this game. If I don't like the fact that I don't have a lot of room, yeah, this is gonna be tough. God, I just wish everything looked a little more distinct from each other so I knew where I was. Also, did I ever explain that one of the things that really, like, kept me involved? Because, like, I guess no one's ever really called me out on it. It's like, of all things, you know, why did you get into Postal 2 so closely? It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but when people talk about, like, period, like, where it's like, oh, you know, this takes place in a period when I was growing up or something. Like, everyone always sleeps on the 2000s. Like, the 2000s had its own aesthetic, guys, compared to, like, the 2010s and the 2020s, or even the 90s, right? And no game has ever matched that aesthetic than, obviously, you know, the fact that the game was released in 2003, than Postal. I mean, sure, but, like, I'm just talking in general, like, where you look at old pictures and it's like, that world doesn't exist anymore. Right, everything looks so different. Like, nobody ever really, like, maybe people my age who grew up in the 2000s are too young for there to be enough of a nostalgia filter on it, because we're still, like, in the hip of it. But, I don't know, it's just like, I guess it took a game that was made in the early 2000s where the whole thing is about going around a regular 2000s world with, you know, whatever wackiness comes with it. And then, I just looked at it as like, this reminds me of what the world looked like. Now, obviously, it didn't look like a 2003 PC game, but you get what I'm saying. That's why that's why I wear glasses now, because everything looked like a 2003 PC game. If you're thinking the piss filter, Shadow, you're thinking like any time in the 2000s into the 2010s when something took place in Mexico. Yeah, I've never played GTA 3, but I can imagine looking at it and being like, you know, this fake, like, not quite sprite can looks a lot like a sprite can from the 2000s. It's kind of weird to say, but, like, people who are, like, 90s kids like to gatekeep a lot of things that existed into the 2000s, right? Like, if I say, like, oh, man, I miss getting a demo disc at a Pizza Hut, people will be like, bro, you're too young for that, you know, it's like, bro, they still did that. Like, I remember getting all that. God, maybe I should look at GTA 3, you know, I've been out of, early 2000s games where you act as the sick psychotic criminal type lately. The only thing that I will not remember fondly about the 2000s, also because I never watched them as a kid, are most of the, like, frat boy type movies that started to get popular around that time. Yeah, Rockstar. God damn it. Yo, GTA 3 stream coming up soon. I'm I'm not even allowed to complain about that game because anytime you talk shit on like the GTA PS2 trilogy games, there's always somebody out there who is going to like dox you because it's like untouchable. It's the Jesus Christ of early 2000s gaming. That and like Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2. It's like just untouchable legacy. And I still haven't played Halo 1 or 2. I still barely even can say I played Halo 3. Like, I have an entire, like, series of streams dedicated to it, hours of gameplay, but it's all, like, a blur to me because I was playing it with 3 people who knew it inside and out. The first time I'm playing it, they set it to Legendary with, like, 4 skulls on. And I'm just, like, trying to survive. And then by the ending, he's like, this is a Legendary ending. It's like, brother, I'm still not even entirely sure that's Master Chief. Right. It's coming right for me, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I beat the game on Legendary with skulls on and whatnot, or whatever the relics are. And I still am not sure about the first thing about the game. Because the times we actually were paying attention to it, we were kind of taking the piss out of it. Yeah, we never tried playing Halo 1 or 2 because it wasn't 4-player co-op. I'll have to fix that. I'm sure Gabe would be interested in playing, like, 1 or 2 player. Yeah, people keep telling me that Reach is, like, the big one, right? Like, the best one to ever exist. The real untouchable, you know? I mean, I have all of them. I have everything in the Master Chief Collection. Hilariously, I don't think I've ever bought anything from it. I remember someone bought me Halo Reach, I think, and we started trying to play it, but like, there were internet issues, and then years later, a buddy of mine who you've seen on the stream a couple of times, but not often, bought me the entire Master Chief Collection. I never asked for anything. We usually don't gift each other games like that, but like, he really, really wanted me to play it. So I was like, okay. It's like, it's... Friends in the hit game, Pest No Skull we put on was the one that made the headshots. Yeah. I remember, it's definitely not a game that I will ever get 100% completion on. That game has 700 achievements, many of which include things like get the lasso run on every single Halo game. And I'm like, I've seen people take more time, I mean, about as much time to do that as it takes me to 100% like fucking MGS2, which I still consider to be the hardest single-player challenge I've ever completed in my life. Like, that alone scares me. Like, when you hear someone who says, like, oh yeah, I've gotten Big Boss on MGS2. Also, I've done Lasso, and Lasso is harder. That immediately enters, like, a fight-or-flight response for me. Yeah, I think you mentioned something like that, Shadow. Like, by the time you reach 697, you think you would, like, crank out 3 more, right? Like, sky's the limit at that point. But then again, that's what I said to myself about Big Boss, and there were, like, 86 different times where I was ready to just, like, turn off the game and throw my computer into a fucking active volcano. Like, I have that Steam, Twitch rewards thing you can get. I did one for the tanker, and I have one for the first save of to like do a big boss run of like live and not just in my own time. But like after that one and after the next 2 saves, right up until a while, I would not do it again. Like you literally could not pay me. Okay, maybe you could pay me, but don't actually pay me to do that because that would be suffrage. Yeah, I heard about the lassos on solo. Like, I literally stopped making recordings when I was doing, I had to use glitches, right? Like, I used glitches for, I mean, I guess I used glitches for Snake Eater 2 to get out of Groznygrad. I only used one. I used, the gimmick where if you hold a smoke grenade, then you don't make footsteps, noises. But for MGS2, like, I don't even know if I ever, like, went into just how much I had to take advantage of. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done it. Like, I used a bug to get past, to clip through a door during the first Tengu fight, so that I didn't have to do that, because Snake kept dying, I kept dying, I couldn't get the kills, I kept running out of ammo, Snake wouldn't give me any more. And then for the second part of the Tengu fight, I had to put him in a stun lock. Basically, I had to learn to speedrun the game, just so that I could beat it on Extreme. Yeah, I see what you mean, Shadow. I mean, we had that skull on when we did our playthrough. I mean, when we did our stream playthrough. That was a lot of fun, though. I don't know a lot about Halo, but it was just a lot of fun playing that 4-player with the guys. I mean, I'd be willing to, yeah. I mean, I'd want to start from 1, though. It doesn't help how we started from 3, but that was the only one. Not only was it the only one that we had 4-player for at the time, it was also the only one that had crossplay, and Gabe was very adamant on not getting the game on Steam. I don't know if they ever changed that, or... Like, if you can play, multi-platform. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, okay. See, I figured it out. Yeah, see, so... If I wanted to play with Gabe, I would have to convince him to... I mean, Winter Sale's coming up. Maybe he'll get it. I guess Halo 4s and Halo Reach are also ones you can get on its own without having to buy the whole collection, but... That's weird. Who's using the Microsoft Store? Still full. Where's this even go? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I could have been using that the whole time. Oh, this is just a hidden area, so I still don't know where to go from here. You think there's a little area I can step on? Yeah. I don't know, Halo, for me, people talk about it like it's untouchable, and it's a fantastic game, I'm sure. It's just, it really does feel like one of those things where if you weren't there for it, it's hard to kind of understand the hype as much. Right. I mean, I understand what that feels like, you know, I played Sonic Adventure as a kid. You know, nobody understands the hype of playing that game. Like, why not any consistency? I know the Master Chief Collection released in a really weird state. I can dodge and not cancel on recovery, but I can't do it with my regular spells. It's really weird. Yeah. It's nothing new either. I mean, people get away with it more because you can patch stuff in, but... Yeah, that is always a weird case. It's always weird when, like, bugs are fixed for these kind of games, like, years later. Like, I heard, that, Team Fortress 2, during the period where they were, like, begging for updates, there was a bug where, like, a skeleton during a holiday event would only animate at, like, 10, 15 frames per second instead of 60, and like it never got fixed until like last year or something. And then they just went silent again on everything. Oh, I didn't hit it. I mean, in all fairness, I didn't know a Half-Life 2 update was coming 20 years later. Hell, I mean, can you imagine being one of the people who was like a fan of Postal 2, and then in 2015, you know, 12 years later, they're like, hey, we're releasing an expansion pack. After Postal 3 already came out. Oh yeah, I heard about the Scouts Pants thing. Jeez, why do I have so many? These are basically bosses, man. I know I am technically underleveled for this, but when am I ever going to do this again? Let's be real here. Yeah, it must suck to be a Team Fortress. I mean, I guess, yeah, no, Deadlock's nothing like Team Fortress. What am I talking about? It was supposed to be. Missing. I'm literally aiming. Like, this ain't like RPG type shit where it's like a chance to miss. It's... Right. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have issues finding 4, unfortunately. My issue is just like deciding who's gonna be the 2. If it's gonna be like Gabe or if Dylan's gonna insist. 'Cause I don't know, like I said, it's like a cult, you know? If you knew the hype, I guess, back when Halo was at its peak, you knew the hype. Is, but I'm taking it. I've been talking so much, I keep forgetting to take a drink. Stay hydrated and don't let your throat get sore from talking too much. Is this a boss fight? No. Where am I? Come on. Like, I feel like I'm at the end of the dungeon here, right? Like... There we go. Okay, so it is basically a boss. Oh my god, it's a boss. It's actually good timing because the stream's about over, so maybe we can take care of a boss first. This looks like King Boom Boom from Sonic Adventure 2, except they mixed him with like a Ghastly. And I guess they gave him a Kamehameha. Started using my ability too early. Is it at least going to make it easy for me to get back to the boss, or do I have to walk all the way? Okay, it does make it very easy to get back. why you invest in magic. How did that hit? Piss off. I timed that perfectly. Am I actually gonna have to really pay attention here? Because I'm already almost dead. Holy crap, that stuff is fast. Am I actually gonna get the chance to beat a boss, or...? I can't even really dodge that properly. Dude, why didn't... Like, it feels like I should be dodging that. Okay, that I shouldn't have dodged, but... Holy shit. How do I even have 2 HP? Yeah. Oh yeah, you can tell when I'm like moving my head back. Hold on, do I have any abilities I haven't upgraded yet? No, I don't. Damn. Oh, it's because it kind of chases me, I guess. So I gotta stay really far away from this guy. I really gotta keep... I guess I could probably block it too. I keep forgetting I can block, but my block will eventually break. Yeah. See, like, look at how low my block meter already is. Yeah, there goes my block. Oh, wait, no, it just comes back eventually. Okay. See, it broke my block. I'm not getting anything on this guy either. I might not be beating this guy anytime, I mean, the stream time is basically at 10. We're at the 2-hour mark. I don't know how much more I can... Hold on, do I have anything? Doesn't look like it. I'm just really, like, low-leveled for this, I guess. Still within the refund range. I don't know, man. It feels like a dick move. But then again, so does making such a hard boss appear at the very end. I still did 11 through shield. Like, come on, man. I can't even move, man! Chill! Uh-oh, I'm fucked here. There's no... Okay, under reasons... Oh, I don't know. I have a 1 HP somehow. God damn it, man. I took more damage off of him. Like, I'd be totally down for trying to do this anyway. If I, like... actually felt like there's a lot to do that I could do. I mean, I guess technically I could go grind out, but like, come on. What do I look like to you? Let me think here. Did I pick up anything of particular interest in terms of items? Like, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing a shield. This gives me more stamina, critical chance. Give me more defense. As for the shield, do I have a shield? I have this. Maybe the shield, what does the shield do? Oh yeah, it increases, of course, when I'm blocking, but... This is 5 to 11 damage, this is 5 to 11, but it gives me better dex. That one doesn't do anything special. I need everything I can get here. I'm wearing this. This gives me +4 defense, this gives me +3. It also gives me better health, so I'm gonna go with this. Oh, could wear that the entire time. The halo. And what is this? A cape? Do I have a cape? I don't think I have a cape. Oh, this gives me +3, +1. Replace that. Guys, we might cook. We might cook. I mean, there's a secondary one, but I don't have a cape. That's the only issue. If I had a cape, I could add something onto it. And have that as a secondary. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Otherwise, I don't get a shield. Wait, 7? This is a scepter. 7 to 16. This is 5 to 11. This is better. Okay, are we... Is that everything we got? I mean, I might as well give it a try then. God, man, chill. That thing is so fast. Okay, part of that was my fault, though. I was actually dealing... I could tell I was dealing more damage. I really should just give it up, but... See, like, the triple thing I should block, but the thing that looks like it's on a halo... Yeah, that thing, I should be blocking. Okay. What? It was still active? Dude, I didn't have time to react. How's everything missing at this point? What? Oh, I had my health back too. Guys, is it weird to think I can beat this? Even though this isn't really, like, engaging? Look, alright, we can do one more retreat, alright? What? Oh, I shattered my shield. There's just, I just don't know how. I mean, I guess I could parry it. Dude, I just can't even hit it at this point either. Oh, okay, I got stuck on something. Yeah, is what it is. Hey, we gave it a shot, alright? That is your little demo of Atlas, you know, if that's your type of thing, all the power to you. Otherwise, I'm actually kind of surprised. We got some good chatting happening here. Despite the actual quality of the game. So I mean, I can still do that. I'm satisfied. Probably not going to try this again. Nothing Sorry about that. Yeah. So if it's your kind of thing, it's your kind of thing. If it's not, it's not. Uh, but I mean, I still enjoyed it. I'm interested to see where it's gonna be like a year from now, right? Like I know some of us were saying that it might not be. Uh, we don't think it's going to be anywhere special. Some of us think that. I mean, I'm thinking that it has potential. I don't think it's a great game right now. I think that if they actually do something with it, and like everybody who plays it doesn't finish it in like 10 hours and then decide to go on to other things and never come back. But I mean, I don't know how that sort of stuff works. A lot of games that don't really have a lot going for it happen to go through and make things happen. But either way, thanks as always to everybody who stopped by, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.